Hello, welcome to the Bargain Bin. I'm your host, Brian.
I'm your host, Kanila.
I'm your co-host, Keandre.
Um, this is where we discuss low score movies with mixed audience perception. Today's subject is Shark Boy Lava Girl with, starring Caden Boyd. He's playing Max, Taylor Dooley playing Lava Girl, and Taylor Lautner playing Shark Boy.
The movie grossed $72 million with a budget of $50 million. This left Shark Boy and Lava Girl becoming a household name despite its unreasonable quality.
So with the quality, this movie's really bad. Just gonna get this right off in there. Because with this movie, you don't expect it. You don't expect much. We've said this before with like Spy Kids. You don't expect much from Spy Kids movies, but with this movie, it's made by the same people. So like, also,
But with a budget of $50 million, I feel like something could have been better.
I mean, George Lopez is in it. That's where all the budget went. They got George Lopez, and that's it. Speaking of, did you see that they made a sequel to this?
They did.
Yeah, they made it this year.
So they did come out with another Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
By technicality, Shark Boy and Lava Girl are adults and in it, but they say it's not a sequel. I'm so serious.
Then what is it?
I don't know, because it's the same people. It's the exact same story. They have a kid in the movie. They're in the movie. It's just non-canon.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, the movie was like really great when I watched it as a kid. Like I didn't really pay attention to a lot of CGI or like the effects, but when I watched it when I got older, I was like, oh, this is kind of bad. Like, it's really bad. It's like the dream world effects, and like even with George Lopez, like his character and like the suit or whatever he had on,
Mr. Electric, yeah.
was not great.
Calendar, you're a resident fan of this movie. What do you think?
Honestly, I really don't see what y'all are talking about. Honestly, with my childhood, that was one of the most decent movies ever.
One of the most decent is a good way to describe.
No, I'm saying as a child, that was really good. I'm saying when I watched when I got older, you start seeing more flaws in it when you watch it when you get older.
I mean, because you've seen better quality movies now that you've gotten older. Technology has advanced since then. So that's
Iron Man was 3 years after this.
Yeah, Iron Man.
What was the budget for Iron Man?
Hold on, we're gonna recheck this.
Because if they had a bigger budget, that means they could have afforded more better equipment.
I mean, yeah, but also, it's not about like the equipment. It's pure. Okay, it's $140 million.
No.
So Shark Boy and Lava Girl had $50 million, while
that's-
Iron Man had $140 million.
That's a $90 million difference.
Which gave Iron Man more time to have developed CGI rather than Shark Boy and Lava Girl. But with $50 million, you can get something decent.
Yeah,
And for that amount, I would say that is
That was
decent because they still had to pay for, like, all of the actors. Like,
yeah. What is your excuse for the
Wages.
acting then?
for the acting, I mean, it's a children's show. Like, it's not for teenagers, I would say. So
You
the
ruined
acting
my
was
dream journal.
right. It's supposed to be like a little fantasy for like the kids. It's not really supposed to be
It
for
was
us.
too fantasy. It was too much.
I mean, even as a kid, I was able to tell that these guys can't act.
Actor Taylor
Like Taylor
went on
Lautner.
to
Yeah. Oh yeah, he was
bigger,
in
bigger and better things with Twilight.
He was in Twilight. Like, oh my God,
Mm.
that's such a big improvement.
Well,
Exactly.
I wouldn't say because with Twilight, wasn't that the werewolf show?
It's the
Vampire
movies.
and
Yeah,
werewolves,
vampires
yeah.
versus werewolves. It was bad.
Wasn't he the wait?
Was it bad?
Yeah, it
Wasn't
was
he the
really
one that
bad.
turned into the werewolf?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
That was terrible.
Thank you.
I honestly did not like the way that they used like the animations for him to turn into a wolf.
No, that was really bad. Okay, I can say that part with other
Vampires glistened in the sun.
Oh,
Oh.
aren't they supposed to burn?
Exactly.
Oh.
Well, they have rings on to protect them from the daylight.
Why are we talking about? Why are we talking about Twilight?
Well,
Taylor Lautner's in it, and that's like the only similarity.
yeah.
But it was comparing and contrasting his acting from Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
I mean, but he was a child.
Yeah.
he was a teenager.
Yeah, no, he was definitely a teenager. Because this like, there's no good way to explain this movie, because it feels like a fever dream.
Hmm.
Because half the movie
I mean,
takes
he's
place.
really dreaming.
Yeah, literally. but like the entire movie is kind of foreshadowed in like everything else. I'm so serious when I say this
Elaborate.
because in the beginning it starts with like his parents fighting and all that, and then later on in the movie, it shows them in the dream world making back up as like cookie monsters, like giants. I'm so serious. This happens in the movie.
So are you basically saying everything in his real life was presented in a dream world, but by foreshadowed?
Like yeah, because later on in the movie, like with the tornado in the real world, the parents also make up. Like everything that
That
he
he dreamed
dreamed became
became
real.
real.
Yeah.
Oh, but that doesn't explain that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, because then Shark Boy and Lava Girl were sitting in the real world with them, and it was really weird.
Let's talk about the sequel, the non-sequel,
Hmm.
but the sequel.
It's not good. It's called We Are Heroes. They're in it, I guess. They're not like big parts
Oh,
in
did
it.
it already come out?
Yeah, it came out like earlier this year.
We Are Heroes.
Yeah, it's made by the same people. Like, this is a Spy Kids movie. Hold on. We Are Heroes.
Oh, I never knew they had another sequel.
Oh, it's We Can Be Heroes.
We Can Be Heroes.
Yeah.
I watched this.
You did?
I watched this movie.
You did. Okay. This is a sequel.
It
Like-
was like their parents was all
Yeah.
heroes, and then like the little children became heroes. All their parents got kidnapped. and
Pedro
stuff.
Pascal's in this movie. Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, it was actually a really good movie. I actually enjoyed it when I watched it as like younger. Now that I'm a little older, this came out in 2020. But what I can say in that movie is that Shark Boy with Lava Girl
Got a 76%
was
on
not
Rotten
presented
Tomatoes.
well enough in that movie. It's like she was restricted in the movie. But
Exactly, because that's probably why they say it's not a sequel, because none of the characters actually do anything.
No, they just all get kidnapped, and it's about the children.
Yeah, that's like the whole point of the movie. And the movie's also bad, but like that's a whole other thing.
What do you have to say, Keon?
Right. Because it's honestly,
he didn't see this movie.
I didn't. So I really
No,
don't know
just
what y'all
in
are talking
general
about.
about Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
I mean, yeah, that's the whole episode's about your resident, well, I would say lover for this, but
With Sharkborn Lava Girl, I would say the only reason why I liked it was because of the simple fact of the adventures that the kids had, and it gave me a sense of like, oh, I want to do that, and that's the only reason why I liked it.
I could say the same.
because that's fair. Like especially with how this movie is presented.
Like
Mhm.
when I watched the movie, I was like, "Wow, I kind of want to do that too." And then when I got older, I was like, "Oh,
I don't
he
want.
was just dreaming."
I mean, yeah, it's pretty obvious he's dreaming in the movie, but like, as a child, you don't necessarily see that.
Yeah, as a child, and see that, I was like, "That's really his world. That's really his life. Like,
that's
really
crazy.
cool."
But at the same time, if we're thinking about now, of course it's going to look bad. And I would say now, if you want to watch it now, it would probably be, well, it is a terrible movie to watch now. But back
Yeah.
then, it was the bomb.
Back then, it got a 26% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, okay.
I don't believe you.
I'm
It-
so
it
serious.
does.
You can't. No, I don't care how much.
They got
evidence you
26% on
have.
Rotten Tomatoes. Mixed audience perception.
Yeah, like
I can't see. I'm blind.
I'm blind.
I can't see. I don't know what you're talking about.
You got a 3.8 out of 10. Oh no, my bad. I gave it too high of a score. It got 20% on Rotten
Oh.
Tomatoes.
Oh, so back then people already noticed that the movie
Yeah, the
was kinda
people hated this
rocky.
movie.
Well, the 6-year-olds could make reviews, so it had to have been their parents.
Yeah. Speaking of, Google reviews, it's got 100%. 100% positive, by the way. So that's our. I'm so
So-
serious.
Let's ask the daring question. Audience, do you think Strawberry and Lava Girl was a good movie, or do you think it was a good movie for its time?
Worst time.
It's definitely. I don't even think it was good for the time. Like seriously.
When did
I
it
just
come
feel like
out?
after Spy
2005.
Kids, after Spy Kids was a little bad, and then you come out with another kind of bad movie, but wasn't that bad. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah. And well, that's the end of the tape. Glad that you're here to join us. Let us know your opinion on the movie, and we'll see you next time.
On the bargain bin.
Yeah, next week we're talking about the
Green Lantern.
Yay!
And that movie has a lot to come.
Oh yeah.
So let us know your opinions and audience reviews on this Sharp Boy and Love Girl.
Bye.
Bye guys.
Bye.